Okay, welcome back to demo classes for practical. We have analyzed zero group, ammonium ion, first group lead ion, second group copper ion, third group Fe+3 and aluminium ion. Now let us move on to fourth group. In fourth group there are four cation: zinc ion, Mn manganese ion, nickel ion and cobalt ion. Zinc salt is colorless, so is manganese salt. Cobalt salt is slightly purple in color and nickel salt is, I have written over there, it is greenish in color. Now the salt is provided to you. You see the color of the salt. From this color of the salt you can identify the cation which is present in fourth group. You see the color, it is greenish in color. So it may contain nickel ion. So let us start our test. We will start from zero group, taking a salt in a test tube. We will add NaOH to it and smell it. There is no ammoniacal smell, means zero group is absent. Now let us make original solution of this salt. Taking the salt, making its original solution. Shaking it, the salt, it is soluble in water. I have written over there, it is soluble, it is having no smell. Original solution is made. Now in this original solution, I am going to add first group reagent HCl. I have added HCl. You see, there is no PPT. No PPT means first group is absent. Now in the same solution we will add this H2S solution or pass H2S gas, this H2S solution. Still there is no PPT, no black PPT is formed. It means that second group is absent. Okay. Now let us move on to third group. Let us take this salt once again. Make its original solution. This is original solution. Now add what third group reagent, that is ammonium chloride. Ammonium chloride and shake this solution. Then we will heat it. Let us heat it. After heating, we will add what? Ammonium hydroxide to it. This is ammonium hydroxide. Still, there is no PPT. Then, no PPT means third group cation, neither brown PPT nor gel white PPT. Third group is absent. Okay, now our target is fourth group. To the same solution, the group reagent for fourth group is mixture of NH4Cl, NH4OH and H2S. In this, I am going to add H2S. I have added H2S to this. On adding H2S, a black PPT is going to be formed. You see, this is formation of black PPT. So, the salt of fourth group precipitate in the form of sulfide. Whether zinc sulfide, it is a black PPT. So this black PPT means either it is nickel sulfide or cobalt sulfide. Clear? Now, after this black PPT, we will confirm what is present in this. Black PPT I have written nickel ion is present because you see the color of the salt. It is green in color. Green color means it is nickel ion. Now we will confirm nickel ion. Taking this salt in a test tube, making its aqueous solution, direct test for nickel ion. Once by getting the PPT we came to know, and by seeing the color of the salt, that is nickel, we will confirm it directly. This is original solution of salt. We will add ammonium hydroxide in it. Ammonium hydroxide is added. Now to this we will add dimethyl glyoxime, DMG. This is DMG solution. I am adding DMG to it. Now you see, on adding DMG, it is bright red precipitate, or you can call it rose coloration. Rose color PPT is obtained. This rose color PPT confirms the presence of nickel ion. Clear? The reagent is dimethyl glyoxime. So this is how nickel ion is confirmed. Now cation is confirmed. Let us move on to the anion part. Anion, we will start from dilute sulfur, taking the salt, adding dilute sulfuric acid, this is dilute sulfuric acid. No reaction is going, no gas is evolved. No gas is evolved means carbonate, sulfide, nitrite absent. Okay. Now we will move on to concentrated H2SO4 group. Salt is taken in a test tube and we will add concentrated sulfuric acid. This is concentrated sulfuric acid. Still, no reaction is taking place. Neither gas is evolved. You can see no reaction is occurring, means chloride, bromide, iodide, nitrite, all are absent. So, which anion is present? Sulfate is left. Let us detect sulfate. We will take the salt in a test tube. And make its aqueous solution. Then to this aqueous solution we will add what? For the presence of sulfate, barium chloride. Now to this I am going to add barium chloride. On adding barium chloride you will get white precipitate. You see there is white PPT is formed. This white PPT shows the presence of sulfate ion. Now let us confirm sulfate ion by lead acetate test. Make aqueous solution of salt. This is salt. Let us make its aqueous solution. Now to this aqueous solution we will add lead acetate. On adding lead acetate, again if we get white precipitate which confirms that sulfate ion is present, I am adding lead acetate. On adding lead acetate, what again happen? White precipitate is obtained. So this white precipitate confirms what? That sulfate ion is present. Understood? So the cation we detected is nickel ion. It is present in fourth group, and with nickel cation the anion was sulfate. The pattern of practical to write will be same. Aim will be same to analyze one cation and one ion. I have written the test for nickel ion. Then identification of, first you have to write preliminary observation followed by identification of cation. When you have identified cation, then you will write identification of anion. Which anion was present? Sulfate. You can write test of sulfate first with dilute sulfuric acid, then with concentrated sulfuric acid, then we will detect sulfate. After detection, you have to write the reaction of nickel ion and sulfate ion which are given in your file. The result, the given salt contains nickel ion and sulfate ion. Understood? This is how we have detected fourth group. Nickel ion is present in fourth group. We are only detecting nickel ion in this group. Clear? Understood? Now,